Shuichi?
I slowly called out, looking very disoriented. He blushed, and I felt relief flood my system as I saw him looking back at me.
Cookie!
He called out, holding me close to him. His hands and body were shaking a bit against my own. I was about to pull away because I was worried I had hurt him somehow from the embrace, but his arms moving around my shoulders and weakly holding onto my back told me otherwise. I smiled and took in his scent and felt more tears coming to my eyes.
Holy shit.
I whispered against his shoulder as my head moved over his shoulder.
Kokichi, we need to use Sin and Hess to help get them off the bridge.
He said, pulling away, helping me stand. My legs were weak and I felt like I was going to fall. He kept his arm around my waist as I looked over at the others.
Okay, Sin told me something about this,
I said before my eyes came back to his rather quickly, making him blush.
Can I kiss you?
I asked, slowly moving my hand to his cheek.
What? Now?
No, tomorrow.
I said before I pulled his face closer to my own, almost immediately taking his lips in my own. He blushed more but closed his eyes and let me kiss him. I could see he was confused, and I didn't blame him. But he needs to remember that Sin and Hess have been telling us all this time. Elemental vampires are run and powered by emotions. Love being a powerful emotion is very important because of how much we love one another. Before I knew it, I felt me and Shuichi being lifted off the ground. I could tell he was a little panicked at this before he looked down and saw fire and wind holding us up. There was also the same wind holding Anaki and Cathy off the path.
Kokichi?
He asked, pulling back a little panicked. I didn't seem phased at all before I moved one of my hands to his shoulder and took his other hand in my own.
You need to focus on me, okay? I can take care of the rest.
I said, so calmly it made him seem at ease in an instant. He gave me a nod and took the position where his hand was resting against my waist and the other was in my own.
May I have this dance?
I asked, making him smile a bit.
I thought he would never ask.
He smiled, taking my hand in his own. I took one step back, and the wind and fire mixing together to hold us up, making a shade of purple that was lighting up the world under us, like an aurora borealis. Hello, my love. I love you. You know I'm called Once Upon a Dream. There was some music playing in the background, and it made me smile. I kept moving backwards while I took Shuichi with me. We switched places as we spun around and held on to one another. You never see things for what they got to be. I love you because, darling, we're once upon a dream to come, wishing and prancing, barely even dancing, as the song plays on. The colors surrounding us were like a little blanket that was around us, protecting us from the world and reality for this one dance. The purple reminded me of Shuichi, his beautiful smile and kind eyes. His face is so special to me, even if his reactions are the same most of the time. But I'm glad in moments like these, I get to see his endearing eyes on my own, full of so much desire for me, full of love for me, making me feel like I was the only other soul there with him, holding him like there was nothing coming between us. I love you because you are more than me, and that's why complete we are as two. So don't hate you I smiled and gently moved to rest my head against his shoulder. I wrapped my arms around his shoulders and held him closer as we all made it closer to the end of the path. And I love you more than anything can be. So please love you the way you love me. Like two worlds collide, vampire and human, united as one, together at last. Because I love you as if it was once upon a dream, made for two, because without you I am alone. It's loving you that is my home. Nice things to hold until we grow old. And loving you is what I'll never know.
We made it. I breathed, looking up at him a little breathless.
I knew this was going to take some energy from us, but I didn't expect it to take this much.
I'm so glad you're awake.
He whispered, moving my face to kiss my cheek.
Me too, Shui. Me too.
I whispered, letting some tears fall from my eyes as he held me.
It's okay, Cookie. We're together again.
He whispered, kissing my lips another time before kissing the side of my mouth. I smiled against his lips and slowly moved my lips to speak.
Yes, we are, my beloved.
Wait, how did you know that would work?
He asked, putting a finger to his chin. I smirked a bit before I moved my hand to Coke's cheek.
Sin told me all about it before I woke up, you know. So I know a lot of secrets about the power we now possess.
I teased, making him blush more.
I guess so.
He said, looking to the side as Cathy and Anaki started waking up. They slowly stood up, and Cathy was the first one to seem all better.
Hey, guys.
She said, walking over to the two of us. I smiled at her.
Hey, Cathy.
She seemed more peppy and happy in this situation, while Anaki was more quiet and exhausted. Maybe this means something.